So I've been playing No Man's Sky for like 3 years, maybe a little bit more. I have never come across a black hole, and it's something that I've been jumping from universe to universe trying to find one. Star system to star system. Trying to find one. And then randomly I jump to a star system and boom, there it is. And it's really cool. It's so amazing. You can see I put my hands up and everything's looking all trippy and like what you would expect, right? It's a wonderful experience. And it's just reminding me of how much I love VR and how much I love this game in VR because it's truly amazing. So I jumped through the black hole. I'm in awe because I'm finally, mind you, I've been playing for 3 years, never finding one. So finally being able to just fly through in VR was amazing. Now, I enter in to a new system, which is really exciting. You know, regardless of the things look similar to things that I've seen before, I just going to another system through a black hole just feels different, right? So I see this planet, and like this planet looks, it looks inviting. So let's go check it out. So of course, I do what you would expect. I fly down into the planet. Very excited. Just, you know that feeling when you're flying to a planet, you're just like, what might I run into this time? And lo and behold, it's hell. Welcome to hell. Thankfully, I already live in hell, so I'm already at home. But yeah, it's very, very cool. Storm crystals, all this good stuff. I'm like, all right, well, there's devil birds flying above me. Let me go ahead and land. So, you know, like, it's a different feeling when you're playing in VR. It just feels so, like, epic, you know? Everything's just to scale, and things are massive and huge, and you can see it's clearly storming here on this planet, and, you know, there's ships, there's, regular citizens of hell. So anyway, one of the things that I always do is I scan stuff because I want to get units. So I'm like, all right, well, let's scan stuff. Now, when I do this, this happens. This little prick just dropped out of the sky and ruins everything. Mind you, I'm having a blast, right? I'm in a whole nother system coming to it through a black hole, and this little guy couldn't even let me stay on the planet for 1 minute, and boom, he attacks me. So I have to remind him who's boss. So I kill him. And I yeet him to a whole nother dimension. As you can see, he wasn't prepared for it. But by me doing this, the Sentinels came out. Okay, and they were very aggressive. So it's crazy because it's like this game, it's like you can't always predict what's gonna happen. And I absolutely love that. So I jump in my starship, and all these guys come to to witness the battle. So anyway, so I start being attacked by one Sentinel, and so, you know, I feel like, okay, it's just one. I can do this. So I get into a dogfight with him. Mind you, this is all because of that little prick that showed up. So I battle him. It took a while to battle him because you guys know they're pretty tough. Those of you that play the game. So anyway, so I light him up, and he's smoking, and then finally, you know, I give him that work, and, and so eventually he gets destroyed, which is actually really cool to watch it explode over your ship in VR, which is it's a whole different experience. But it's just funny because all of this is happening, like I haven't even, yeah, and then they send out more Sentinels to try to destroy me. All of this is happening with me barely making it into this solar system for like, I've barely been there. And it's just like one thing after another. It's crazy. It's why I love playing this game. So as you can see, I'm trying to outrun these Sentinels because I actually had 2 on me. So you can see them right there coming after me. And geez, man, they are super accurate with their hits. Now, of course, I could have just used my emergency warp drive to escape, but I came to this galaxy through a black hole, so I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can outrun them. So I try to outrun them. I figure, I'm like, you know what, let's go to the space station, because at least there I'll be safe. So make it to the space station, come in there and land, obviously have a moment to catch my break. Also, too, being able to land and have the game save, which is great, too. So yeah, cool ship, by the way. I found that the other day. So anyway, so I'm safe. But I still want to see what is on the planet. So you know what I have to do? I have to go back because I want more. I'm like, I'm not gonna let that one, whatever that little creature was, ruin my experience. So I go back. Thankfully, I'm able to land this time, without any major crazy problems or whatever. But it's such an amazing game. So I got to land, just walk around, explore a little bit. What I was originally trying to do, and it was a cool planet. It was a cool experience. I was still kind of in a rush because of everything that happened. So I go walking. I'm coming over this little hill, and then before you know it, of course, this prick right here. Yes. And so the story continues. It you know how this goes.